And coming up this morning, NDC flag bearer John Dramani Mahama pledges to find alternative revenue options in order to ensure scrapping of the controversial betting tax does not violate the IMF agreement.
So we talk already. Say where we come, the betting tax will go remove them.
Also coming up, National Democratic Congress estimates no academic fees policy for level 100 tertiary entrance beginning 2025 to cost the country between 275 and 300 million Ghana cedis yearly.
When you do the computation, you're looking at moving around 275 million to 300 million Ghana cedis. And I said that this is not even up to the money that was spent on digging the hole called the cathedral.
Still in this edition, Ghana Private Road Transport Union advocates dialogue over NPP flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Baume's promise to extend driver's license renewal to 10 years.
We are expecting the Vice President to meet the transport operators, the leadership, so that he will give them a further explanation.
Details are coming up right after this. Many thanks to you for choosing Star News. I am Nurein Abass. Now, former President John Dramani Mahama says he will explore alternative revenue mobilization options in order to ensure the scrapping of controversial betting tax does not breach the IMF agreement. He argues that the betting tax is unfair because it is a major source of income for some unemployed persons. Addressing concerns at the NDC's Youth Town Hall meeting in Accra, the party's flag bearer emphasized his commitment to tackling key issues affecting Ghanaians.
You see, boys they hustle and job no day. So now the bet they do small, get money for gobe. You see? So I understand. As no say this one, it be matter where they concern the youth. Plenty. So we talk already. Say where we come, the betting tax will go remove them. We know say this government, the IMF sign agreement, so they bring the betting tax. But we for find alternative revenue to plug the whole way the betting tax will cost. So as the young boys, the street boys, the hustlers, no get work to do, for the meantime, they go do this small betting. Then we go do the 24-hour economy, where it comes, everybody get work to do, everybody they work. Then we go say, but you where they bet, you get work. Then you see. So for now, make the boys be, make the be. You know, the small thing that they get, we go give them. But when the 24-hour economy work, then you all they work, everybody get work. You they chop 111 instead of 000. Then maybe in future sometime, by then maybe no be me be president. Then they go look and see whether it is something where they go do. But we're going to remove the betting tax. E-levy too, we're going to remove them.
You heard former president and flag bearer of the NDC, John Dramani Mahama. Let's still remain with the NDC because the party has estimated its no academic fees policy for level 100 tertiary entrance beginning 2025 will cost the country between 275 and 300 million Ghana cedis yearly. The NDC revealing its educational plan for the Ghanaian youth during the launch of its youth manifesto in commemoration of the 2024 International Youth Day yesterday says, in addition to expanding the free senior high school program to include private senior high schools, a John and Jane administration will ensure no first-year university student pays fees. Now, justifying the policy, Deputy Youth Organizer of the NDC, Osman Ayariga, says since first-year students are unable to promptly enroll onto the Student Loan Trust, the policy will relieve them of academic stress.
Most often than not, people are able to access the student loan trust fund when they are already in school. So most of the time, you actually need certain guarantors, which I think now the guarantor system is off. But part of the eligibility to gaining or accessing the student loan trust fund, you ought to already be a student. So we looked at how we can at least reduce that burden from the parents and the students, that let government absorb the first admission fee. Then the subsequent fees, then we can have access to the student loan trust fund, which then will be made available for you moving forward. But most importantly, this is promising policy that is also looking at reducing the burden of parents and also on students.
Now, Osman Yarega adds that the policy is expected to cost up to 300 million Ghana cedis yearly.
Yeah, I just did an analysis for you that in the last year, admissions in public sectors was around 125,000 students. The academic fees for students, public institutions, based on different universities, was around 1,800 cedis to 2,200 Ghana cedis. When you do the computation, you're looking at moving around 275 million to 300 million Ghana cedis. And I said that this is not even up to the money that was spent on digging a hole called the cathedral. This is not up to the money that was spent on inflated contracts on the ambulance fees in the case of the president's daughter and her association. So you realize that it's about resetting our priorities, right? And that is what we do.
You had Deputy Youth Organizer of the NDC, Osman Ayariga. Away from that, the Ghana Private Road Transport Union is advocating dialogue over a proposed policy of extending yearly renewal of driver's licenses to 10 years. The flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, believes the current system does not make sense for drivers to renew their licenses every year. But speaking to Star News, Deputy National Industrial Relations Officer of the Ghana Private Road Transport Union, Samuel Amua, argues the proposed policy needs engagement for easy implementation.
Yes, he has said it. We are expecting the Vice President to meet the transport operators, the leadership, so that he will give them a further explanation, a detail of what he is bringing, so that we understand. Because, yes, we have leadership. We have met him before. We have met him before. Even when we had our 11th Quadrennial Delegate Congress, he was there. So it's not difficult for him and his leaders to meet the leadership of GPRTU or the transport operators, so that they will explain things for us to understand. Then we also move ahead.
You're still listening to the Star Breakfast News this morning. Now, a 20-year-old girl, Judith Kume's life was forever changed when she was arrested and interrogated by Superintendent Supito, a police officer who would later serve as part of her year, I beg your pardon. The incident occurred during an investigation into a robbery case, now in which Judith was falsely accused. Despite the trauma she endured, Judith, who was pregnant, found solace when her story went viral, sparking public outcry and prompting the Ghana Police Service to assure her of justice. However, Judith's hopes for accountability seem to be dwindling. Star News' Awisi Dede Jange has more in this report. The sound is not there. We apologize that we can't bring you that sound bite right now, but we'll bring it to you in subsequent bulletins. But that's it for this morning's breakfast news. This morning is when you log on to starfm.com.gh. I am Nurein Abass. Many thanks for your company.